So we're talking to Nikki Irvin. This is you. And so you make it you. So you introduce yourself, and I'm Nikki Irvin. I don't know if there's anything else you want to add to that.
Why did you say happy birthday?
An original soulmates.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, just feel as comfortable as you want. Have fun with it. Well,
Okay.
Just
and you'll go
just
through
relax.
and edit.
Yes.
I might ramble.
That's fine. And so I'm going to be listening in. So I may say, okay, say that statement over, say it slower, or put some emphasis here.
Okay.
So I'll kind of guide you through. That's what I'm saying. So you be as comfortable as you need to be.
Okay.
Yeah, just remember to keep. Well, you know how to stay vocal and make sure that you just keep it slow. So if I have to edit, it'll be a little bit easier.
Okay.
Okay. It's recording, and it's whenever y'all ready. Remember, you gotta be quiet, okay?
Hi, I'm Nikki with the Soul Center. I'm one of the original soulmates. I remember rehearsing in places unknown. I remember we first started rehearsing in Little Flock, and we didn't have a home, and now we semi have a home. But anyways, I want to share my story of encouragement, and hopefully it'll encourage someone today.
So you're transitioning now to, I think the last time you said the darkest moment of your life when your mom passed, and so how you will transition into that. And you don't have to necessarily transition. You can start, and we'll create the transition.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry, Daniel will, because I don't do anything.
Okay.
Just sit and act like I know what I'm talking about.
He does.
All right.
Okay. Take a deep breath if need be, and the camera's still rolling.
Okay.
You got any water over there? No, you don't know very much. They're not really cold, but water. You need some water?
Yeah. Okay.
You want water, little lady? You want some water?
Yes.
You want one, Jeff?
No, I'm fine, thank you, sir.
Can I go and start talking again?
You can.
Okay. In the past few weeks, I've been reading different stories, and people have been sharing different testimonies in GroupMe and how they share different things that they have overcome in a dark moment. And I just feel like at this time I want to share my darkest hour. When I was 20, my mother passed away. So a lot of that helped me to reflect back as a childhood. After I'm rambling again.
You fine?
Hey, hold on 1 second. We are getting the glare.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Just on the glasses part.
Well,
I'm trying to flow.
Yeah. Two, then try to keep your chin down.
Chin down.
Yeah, not not necessarily looking down, but that's one of the
Like
things
this?
that kind of keeps
Okay.
keeps the glare.
Yeah, that's perfect, actually.
Okay.
So if you want, can we start from that beginning part again?
Okay.
All right. Actually, hold on. Let's do it again, because you actually
Okay.
darkened them. I might have to cut them off.
I'll probably be the worst video that you have to do with. I don't know.
No.
Not at all.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
I'll just think. How far back I need to go? How far back do I need to go?
What do you mean?
You said I need to start over.
Oh, just from the not from the choir part. We're good with that.
Okay.
Just start your encouragement part.
Okay. In the past few weeks, I've started listening to a lot of people talk on GroupMe about their intimate stories and how God has brought them through, and it helped me to reflect on some things that God has brought me through. When I was 20, my mother passed away, and as I reflect on who the woman I am today, I think about some of that time. I'm rambling.
No, you can.
I'm trying to deal with emotion and.
Take your time.
And while she's doing that, can y'all two switch places, and then Cause are you looking at Jamil?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Can we switch
Yeah.
now, your
let's get
name?
over here.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're still looking at Jamil. Because when you go that way a little bit more, that lights start reflecting a little bit more.
And I feel like I'm in an interview.
No, don't feel like an interview.
Okay. And the stories that have connected with me in the Soul Center is a numerous of people have lost their parent or have lost their mother. And I think this is the perfect opportunity for me to share to those people that they can overcome. Again, when I was 20, my mother passed away. I did not know how I was going to be able to continue with life.
Sorry to stop you. I just want you said it again, so we're acting like you've never said that before. So I just want you to say, when I was 20, my mom passed away.
Okay.
All right. So
When I was 20, my mom passed away. At that point, I'm in college. I need my mom. I didn't know how I was going to make it. I didn't know how I was going to get through, but God saw me through.
So you was 20. God saw you through that process. How did? Because just a very vulnerable stage, right? You know,
Yeah.
you're at a very influential age. You're away from home, and so I remember before you said that something told you to come home. Okay, so give me that.
Okay. But before my mom passed away, God gave me grace enough to start seeing certain visions and dreams, and He gave me the inclination that I need to leave the University of Kentucky and come back home. So I did that, transferred to the University of Louisville. I remember telling my mom, I'm coming home, I'm going to help take care of you. Here I am making these plans when God had another plan. And when I got home in December, we had our what I would know would be our last Christmas. And then that following January, my mother passed away. And as I reflect on that today, I think, man, God has really brought me a mighty long way. It's been 16 years, January 28th, 1997. So here I am today. I don't know how I'm making it, but I thank God that it was by the grace of God that He has brought me this far. I just wanted to encourage people that are going through that now, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and that God will see you through. One of the scriptures that He's given me through all that is that I will never put on you any more than you can bear.
So you said your mom made preparations. She was diagnosed with lupus, so she made preparations between you and your sister, things that she kind of left behind. Tell us that story again about some of the things and the lessons that your mom taught you all to prepare for her departure.
Okay. I remember in the 90s, I'm preparing to go off to high school, but that was also a transitional time for my mother, who was also diagnosed with lupus at that time. And through that time, that lupus started messing with her kidneys, and she started going into renal failure. And I remember leading a teenage life of dropping my mom off at the dialysis center. We practically lived in the hospital. Till this day, I could go up to Norton's Jewish, Vincor at the time, and I know all the secret side doors. That's a part of the life that a lot of people don't know about me, is that we practically lived in the hospitals. But God spoke to me then and said, this is not the plan I have for your mom, and that she's going to have a more glorious life even after this. And so my mom prepared us she prepared us for this moment. More so, she prepared me because she felt like I was the one of the stronger two out of me and my sister. She thought I could handle it. She started leaving notes, and she started telling me that one day I'm not going to be here, but you're going to have to carry on. But the most important thing that she left us here on earth is Jesus. She left us with the knowledge of Jesus Christ. I was very blessed to be brought up in a two-parent household with a mother and a father, raised in the church, lived in the church. But the most important thing that she ever left me was the knowledge of Jesus Christ. And even though she's not here, as long as I have Jesus, I still have her. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. You wanted me to still go on about the preparation.
Well, you touched on it, so I don't
Okay.
think you need to dive a little deeper into that. I'm trying to think of, go back to when you first told the story. You said that there was some way that you closed it that I love. Okay, based upon the impact that your mom had, that the impact she had in your life for the 20 years was so great that it doesn't matter that you don't have her now because she left such an impact on you before, and that's what encourages you to be the woman that you're supposed to be.
Okay. Have to say that. Okay, say it again, Javance.
All right, I got you. The impact that your mom had on you for the first 20 years of life was so great that even when you said even when you're 50 years old, at times where you may feel like you need your mom, what she left you with before encourages you for today.
Okay. And I remember in my mom's funeral, during those different times, I thought, man, here I am 20, I don't have my mom. I'm not going to have my mom at my first dance at my wedding. That never happened. I know, but those moments where you need your mom to do certain things. She wasn't at my college graduation. And so I started kind of diving into that thinking, man, she's not going to be here to do this. What about all these holidays? What about all this? I need advice. I'm going to need to know how to be a woman. Right. And God let me know that in the 20 years that I've had my mom, it was more than sufficient and it was more than enough. And the time that she died was her appointed time. It was her appointed time before I was even born. And he quite frankly let me know that, hey, this is not about you. I have a plan for you, but her plan was to be born at this time and was to die at this time. And he let me know that everything that your mother imparted on you in those 20 years, that would be more than enough to carry me on for the rest of my life. So therefore, all that she's given me in my 20 years of life, I can go back and cherry pick different things that she told me to do. And I can continue to go on and be the woman of God that I am today.
All right. Anything else?
I think we're good.
Okay.
Okay.
We're good.
You're good.
How you doing? I was hoping.